Okay, today I'm going to do something I've wanted to do for a long time, and that is look at this original 1983 USHRA Truck and Tractor Pull Championships program that I got in 1983. I've had this program since my dad took me to the pulls in Philly at the Spectrum, I think, in 1983. And I haven't looked at this in 40 years. So it's 2023. So you guys are going to see this as I see it for the first time in 40 years. So let's see what we got here. So obviously the Orange Blossom Special 2, one of the biggest trucks on the pulling scene at the time, with lots of others, of course. Up here it says Pirates versus Los Angeles, so that's why I'm thinking this was from Philadelphia, but obviously the picture wouldn't be if it's the program there. Let's see what we got here. Thunderous Excitement Championship Competition, Friday and Saturday, July 29th and 30th, Busch Stadium. Okay, so this is an ad for Busch Stadium. Not sure where that is. I'll have to look that up. But it gives you sanctioned by the Hot Rod Truck and Tractor Pullers Association. Okay, St. Louis Cardinals, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. See Art Arfons, the Oklahoman Black Gold, Orange Blossom Special, Wally's Blue Max, the best from coast to coast. It says these are the ones that pulled at the Silverdome, Kingdome, Superdome, Anaheim Stadium, Checkerdome, Meadowlands, Chicago, Tacoma, Los Angeles, and coast to coast. Over here we have Thumper Tractor, twin engine pull-in tractor. SRO Promotions, the president, Bob George president, all the other people listed. Let's see what else we got. Now, this is how I remember it, and probably all my 80 pulling buddies do too. All the trucks and tractors would line up around the sides of the stadium. Look how full this is. Absolutely packed. Welcome to the U.S. National Hot Rod Truck and Tractor Pull Championships. SRO Promotions and Pace Management are proud to present an explosive night of drag racing style traction action entertainment for the entire family. Assembled here tonight are the finest pulling vehicles in the country in competition for points and prize money en route to the national championships. There's Art Arfons and his Green Monster. This is one of the first Green Monsters. The second one had twin engine turbines, and the rear wheels had like a green plastic over the wheels, and they would kind of light up green as he pulled. I got his autograph somewhere one time, and I wonder if it's in here. But let's see. Art Arfons, one of the true legends of the motorsports world. Oh, wow. Here's all the rules for pro stock vehicles. Well, maybe I'll take a screenshot of this and put it on the screen. It's just neat to see what they could and couldn't do back then. Modified, super modified, Super X. And of course, one of the highlights of the show, Bigfoot, when he first came out. 3 posters for $12. Yeah, t-shirts, jackets, posters. This is probably a different address because I think he's moved shops since then. Please allow 4 to 5 weeks delivery. So cap was only $5. T-shirts were $8. Jerseys were $10, and jackets were $25. Now you'd be lucky to find a T-shirt for $25. Oh wow! So here's a Bigfoot signature up here, and here's another one down here. This looks like Jim Cramer's signature. So I wonder if this is Bob Chandler's. I'll have to look up some of his signatures and see if that's his. But when this truck first came out, this was the biggest deal ever. Having these signatures is really cool. And look at all the people standing up. The tires, digging it in the dirt. Tells about the Dick C-Peck tires. They're 34 inches in diameter. 18-inch tread face on a 15-inch rim. You hold between 16 and 30 pounds of pressure. They're not highway legal. They're not for any kind of highway use at all. They should only be used on some indoor, some off-road events, but not allowed on the highway at all. So I'll scan this stuff in and let you guys read it if you want. Here's about the sled, 40-ton mountain. They wanted to create a mechanism that could resist a 1,000 horsepower engine. So it looks like Lashmat Sled Company. Remember that? Tom Lashmat was the first guy in Jacksonville. I guess Illinois did it. Through a process of mechanically transferring a weight over the rear wheels of the sled to a point directly over the forward skid pan, a pulling resistance of up to 80,000 pounds can be created. That's 40 tons. It says right here. The sled is valued at about $40,000. There are 2 of them at every pull. We always have a backup one in case one breaks. And the show goes on. And the show does go on for every truck until the sled eventually brings it to a stop. Wow, this is cool. Oh wow, this has a lot of detail about the Orange Blossom Special too. 37 Chevy. The orange metal fleck paint on the body is highlighted by Cadillac Fire Mist brown fenders. I always thought they were black. Even when I looked at it, they looked black. So in case you guys haven't seen, I did a full walk around of this truck about 2 months ago. I went and found it in Kentucky and did a 45-minute video on that. And I love the background stuff. The Mountain Dew El Camino pulling truck. Alan Gaines Tobacco Farmer. 37 Chevy grill. Fiberglass rear fenders. We'll skim over this and then build his own chassis. Tells about the brakes. Takes more than a two-wheel drive to keep the skinny front tires dangling in the air. So it says that 120-inch wheelbase, 671 blown 454 Chevy on alcohol. And the run takes about 7 gallons to complete the pull. Has an O-ringed block, Arias pistons, Lunati cam, 680 lift, 340 duration, 220-pound springs, valve stem springs, little field blower, 33% overdrive on the blower. Truck weighs 3950. Allen's wheels up antics have mystified fans everywhere he's gone, and the car show appearance of this immaculate little pickup will for sure continue baffle people at first glance. Don't you be fooled by the Orange Blossom Special. Here we've got George Stinnett, Grand Blanc, Michigan. Fierce competitor at every event, George is pushing hard for the #1 spot. He is currently 7th in the country. Colonial Collision Ford. This one I remember. Paula Guin, Oklahoma City, is currently ranked 3rd in the nation with the National Hot Rod Truck Pullers Association. It was so cool. They would have most of the bodies went up like this, or there's one truck, the whole body lifted in the air. So they did a little show at the beginning of each pull too. And then at the time, Pullin' Power magazine was out. So you can subscribe to Pullin' Power magazine. Got some minis. 1, 2, 3, 4 engine tractor here. Super modified 4x4 El Camino here. Shirts are $9.50. You can subscribe to the magazines, 4 issues a year for $11.80. Didn't fill anything out here. I was probably too busy watching them, taking pictures. U.S. Hot Rod Truck and Tractor Pull Championships. What's it all about? Fastest growing sport in America. In 1982, over 1 million people attended truck and tractor pulls. In 83, that figure jumped to 1.5 million. The object of any pull is simple. Get a vehicle to pull a weight transfer sled further down the track than any other vehicle in its class. It's horsepower to the ground. Competition. Time is of no consequence. Talks about you pull all the way down, get a full pull. If 2 or more vehicles did a full pull, they did a pull off, and then the contestants compete locally for person points until a national champion is determined at the end of the season. There's Thumper, twin engine. Let's see, 1981 national champion Dan Utz, and Thumper, twin balloon Keith Black, Hemi powered dragster tractor. And a Firestone head. So that's pretty cool. So hope you guys enjoyed this neat little look back in time. I also have a couple other magazines here. These are full magazines. This is Pullin' Power January of 87. I haven't looked at this probably since 87. And this was really big at the time, so we could flip through this. Blue Max, Bigfoot, kind of that Chi-Town Hustler puller. Hard Arpons with its twin turbine tractor. We've also got this special edition 4-wheel and off-road 1987 Monsters. This was Stomper Bully, Little Barefoot, Showtime. This might be kind of neat. article tells King Kong diesel truck, tells all about them. Different parts. Gravel-rama, Bigfoot one up. How to do some steering stuff. Godzilla, another diesel monster truck. That might be kind of fun. Ooh, I've also got another program here. So this, I don't even know what year it's from. No, here, 1987. That I'm going to save and do on another one, so I won't look at this one. I won't even open that one up. Off-road magazines, truck pull, summer of '87, $2.95. That'd be kind of fun. This is first magazine I ever bought, four-wheel and off-road, February 1984. A quick glance at this. Hogs. Ranger. How to put a winch on. Some desert trucks. Dodge D50. Top 10 trucks of '83. Got that. Also got this one-off four-wheel drive action, just Bigfoot, complete story of the Bigfoot family. We also have a four-wheel and off-road, October of '91. Don't see that anymore. Also have this kind of special edition Bigfoot, October of '87, four-wheel and off-road. I've also got this hardback monster truck, old school monster truck book. Taurus. Southern Sunshine. I don't even remember that truck. Renegade 1. Orange Crush. Michigan Ice Monster. Goliath, this thing had two engines, one the front, one the back. Bigfoot 5. It's Fred Schaefer and Barefoot. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It was fun looking back through this again. I haven't looked at it in 40 years, so let me know if you want me to do these other magazines. Definitely going to do this other program. Kind of dying to see what's inside there, if there's signatures in there or whatnot. Alright, so thanks for watching. See you in the next one.